morning. Good morning. It's hot. It's Wednesday. If you remember Wednesday from this week, we're living in it right now, future selves.
27 degrees.
It's a hot one out there. Guys, we are here with my friends Megan and Holly, talking about some fun stuff. Megan is one of our youth here at Trinity Church, Nottingham. And you've come up with a great you're a little entrepreneur, is what you are. What have you come up with? Tell us a little bit about your business and what you're doing.
So we are selling face masks for COVID, all made by me and Alfie. Thank you.
Was that Alfie in the background?
Yeah.
What is your brother's title again?
He's head of finance and my assistant, so I can pretty much make him do whatever.
The way
He owns 20%.
20% you have to give him 20% of the business. That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, tell us a little bit more. Making the mask for COVID.
Yeah, we are selling them, and we're also selling little chicken pin cushions.
And how did you go like, yeah, I think I can make some of these? Had you been like sewing and stuff before? Because these are like proper masks. They're not like something I would put together with paper and shoelaces.
I made a basketball out of an old t-shirt, so this is a lot better.
Yeah, these are proper masks. These are real.
Yeah, so I've been sewing for ages. My grandma taught me when I was really young, and then when she passed away, I got her old sewing machine. So I started like messing around with that, and then my friend invited me to a sewing club. I just kind of took off. I've now got like a brand new high-grade sewing machine, and I do, honestly, it's a really good pastime. And my mum went to me, she was like, you know, when we all go back to normal, we're gonna have to wear face masks. You should totally try and make some for the family. And I did, and she was like, you could easily sell these. So yeah, that's what happened.
Amazing. And you've sent across a little time-lapse video here that I'm watching right now. So you cut out of a big piece of fabric, and then so it's quite like layered and stuff. You're putting white fabric and stuff in it as well?
Yeah, so the black fabric that I chose was it's not super soft on the skin, just for that one. So I decided that I'd pick a softer fabric because it's not a lot nicer on the face.
Oh, amazing. And on this one especially, you've made a Trinity themed mask.
Yeah.
Have you put Trinity Church Nottingham and the church logo on there?
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. And Megan, if I was thinking about purchasing one from you, where and how would I do that?
You would, at the moment, contact us via our business email, pinsandbeaks@gmail.com.
And how do you spell that? Pins and Beaks. How'd you come up with that name?
So we were brainstorming names as a family, and along with our masks, we sell little chicken pin cushions. And we decided that we wanted to have that incorporated in the name, so that's where it came from.
Pins and Beaks. Makes sense.
Pins and Beaks. We will put the link over here, guys, if you want a face mask or a chicken pin cushion. Is it a chick or a chicken?
Chicken.
It's a proper chicken.
Proper chicken.
You need to send me photos of this so that we can put them in the video, like down here or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Amazing.
Make it look like I'm holding one.
Amazing. Well, guys, we have some very entrepreneurial youth. We've got even Charlotte, who I think we might try to get here next week, who started a cookie delivery business. Wow. Guys, Megan, you're absolutely amazing. We got a couple announcements before today's teaching. Holly, what's our first announcement?
Yeah, so we are producing a devotional for young people. So it's a podcast paired with a written devotional. We've got a whole backlog on our website, but they're coming out every day up until Pentecost. And so it's all about how to pray. It's really like simple, practical advice, and just really easy to like listen to or read in your own devotional time. So check those out.
Amazing. And Megan, what do we got going on Thursdays?
We have Thursday Fun Time Zoom videos, so like and subscribe.
Awesome. Guys, go to trinitychurchnottingham.org. Such a long website name, /youth. Yeah, trinitychurchnottingham.org/youth. You can sign up to get the Zoom codes and get into our chats and find all the devotionals and stuff there. I would tell you about Sundays, but you're watching Sundays, so you already know. Guys, you smashed it. Amazing. Hey, thank you so much, Megan and Holly, for joining us. Guys, hope you enjoyed today's teaching. Oh, we flip it. Smash that.
Yo. Guys, I cut my hair. I think I missed a spot back here, though. Anywho, guys, we're in the middle of a series called How To, and this week we're discussing how to worship. The fact of the matter is, everybody worships. Everybody is worshiping something. When you talk about worship, you mean what are you placing worth to? What are you giving worth to? And everybody's worshiping. Maybe it's celebrities, footballers, your phone, the TV shows. Everybody's giving worth to something. Everybody's worshiping something. And like doing a teaching on like how to worship is kind of weird because there's no one way to worship. There's no like this is the only way. For me, music is really powerful way to worship, but there's so many other ways to worship. We can worship God through just praise and thanksgiving and prayers. We can worship God by praying His word back to Him, praying the scriptures, the Bible back to Him. We can worship God by simply just being in His presence, just by sitting there listening to God is worshipful and giving Him glory for that. We can worship God by enjoying the world around us. There's no one way to worship. So we talked to Joanne today to hear a little bit about how she's worshiping in this season.
Guys, I'm here with Joanne Arton this morning. Joanne is the worship leader here at Trinity Church Nottingham. But what you didn't know, and I'm not sure if people know this, but Joanne is a YouTube sensation. She has multiple videos online, and one of them that she is featured in has, at this point, 3 million views. 3 million views. You're an absolute superstar, Joanne. How does it feel to be a YouTube sensation? Well, guys, for those of you guys who don't know, Joanne, I'm sure you guys have seen the video. Joanne was a part of the UK Blessing. I know I'm looking at the screen now in my mind. Your top right, no, bottom left corner. It was top right corner. Bottom left corner. It's got 3 million views. How did that come about, and how did you get involved with that?
Yeah, no, it was really fun to be part of it. So Tim Hughes, who some of you might know, worship leader, actually his job is now pastor, isn't it?
Vicar Hughes.
Vicar, yeah.
No, another Vicar
Hughes.
Not our Vicar Hughes.
Not our Vicar Hughes.
Cousin.
Yeah. So yeah, Tim got in touch with us and just asked if we would want to sing and be part of it. So we were like, we should definitely get involved in this. I didn't quite realise it was going to stretch so far. But yeah, a lot of people have watched it. Lives have been transformed through it, and yeah, peace has spread, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is the message, isn't it?
I mean, it's insane how much that song and just that singing, that coming together has impacted so many people. So I've got a group chat for my street, a WhatsApp, and I shared it on the WhatsApp and was like, I don't know if this is your thing or not, but what do you take a look? And the response was I don't have a lot of neighbors that are Christians or anything, but they're all like, oh man, it's so moving. Wow, I'm in tears. And I'm like, oh wow, I don't, why are you in tears? I don't know. It was crazy.
Yeah, it felt really, it felt like the Spirit of God, was just all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
It was incredible. Joanne, we are in the middle of a series called How To, and we've looked at how to pray, stuff like how to hear from God, how to read your Bible. And this week we're talking about how to worship. We're just talking about worship and how do we engage with worship in that sense. And so we thought we'd ask you a couple questions, being our worship leader, Joanne, here at Trinity. We see you most Sundays, and the kids videos, guys. If you haven't checked out the kids videos, it
I even put on my party lights.
Yeah, she puts on the party pop, and it freaks people out because there's two of Joanne often. There's a Joanne that's singing and playing guitar, and then there's a Joanne who's doing like hand motions and it's stuff. It's amazing. Go check them out. But Joanne, I guess first question: what do you think it means to worship? What does it mean to you to worship?
Yeah, I guess for me, to worship is to respond to God's goodness, respond to how incredible He is, and it's our expression of adoration to our King. It's the way we respond. Just when you're so in awe of something, you respond, right?
Yeah.
So worship is our response to God, to tell Him how much we love Him. To Jesus, our response to Jesus.
Yeah, and I mean, you saying that means it doesn't always have to be sung. It can be in different ways. But we interviewed Lauren a few weeks back, and she said something so profound that really, really stuck with me. And she said, just sometimes with music and singing, you can sing things that you can't always say. And I was like, wow, that's so good. And so,
100%.
in this season, it's been super weird. We've all been in lockdown in various forms, can't really go out. We have church on a street. I mean, if you're watching this video, you're in church on a YouTube channel, which is kind of strange. But what does it look like for you as an individual in this season? Like, what does a life of worship look like for you?
Yeah, I guess as a house, we're trying to worship more. Just because we're not able to meet together to worship doesn't mean that you can't worship, which is the beauty of worship. You can worship all day and all night, and every minute and every second of the day if you wanted to. So we've tried as a house just to meet at 8 a.m. every morning. It's not really happened every morning, I have to tell the truth. But we try and meet, and we just pray and we worship. And we lift our voices over our street, over the city. We lift the name of Jesus high. The thing I love about worship is you don't know what's happening, down the street or across the city. When you lift your voice to Jesus, the atmosphere changes. And I just believe that it's so important that we start to raise our voices more, and that we start to sing of God's goodness, declare that He is King. So that's what we're trying to do as a house in this time, and it's really helping me just align my heart with God's heart in this time.
All right. What worship albums, artists are you listening to right now? Because like you said,
now.
Yeah, I mean, guys, if you don't know, Joanne lives in a house of musicians, Joanne included. And so to have Duncan Dean around on the keys or join in with guitar, all of us don't have that luxury. I know Rhea, we're trying to get her on the drum. She hasn't quite got there just yet. But sometimes it's really helpful to have some albums and people you're listening to. So who are you listening to at this time?
Yeah, just as an encouragement, if you're not a musician, Lib, who we live with, she actually can play the guitar, but she doesn't admit it. But yeah, for her, it looks like sitting and being still and singing along with an album or singing along with us. So some albums I would suggest. I've actually been listening to Ren Collective a little bit.
Yeah.
Brings a lot of joy into my life. We're doing a song on Sunday called Counting Every Blessing, which is really great. Elevation Worship, love Elevation. An artist called Jeremy Riddle, just phenomenal, loves the Lord, and you can just tell that through his worship. Amanda, what's her second name? Amanda.
I'm
Great
singing.
singer. Oh, no, that's Stephanie.
Yeah, Amanda.
Who knows?
I was going to say Amanda Seyfried, but she's an actress, isn't she?
We're not getting this one. Anyway,
Amanda something, guys.
Stephanie, great singer. She's great. Worship Central, looking at Hellbrant, even Tim Hughes, like, check out some old and new stuff. There's actually an album called Worship Circle, which is like old hymns that have been made more like accessible.
Wow.
I guess, and it's really beautiful. I love a hymn.
Amazing.
Old hymns.
Joanne, thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning.
No worries at all.
Awesome. Guys, check out Joanne on The Blessing UK, or the UK Blessing, that's what it is. The UK Blessing on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description.
Have a great day, youth.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Joanne.
All right.
If we just come together, unify and don't divide, strength in numbers, love each other, that's where our true power lies. I believe in love, message from above, stronger than the bullets in a barrel of a gun.